Oh, it was unlocked. It is? But let me check out. Shut up. That's the answer. Look forward with that. I'll make up a stupid lesson to figure out the.
Okay, so guys, I'm doing the last one on the one now.
Yes.
5 minus 9. Right, so we know 5. I'm just going to write that from, we've done it already. 5. Okay, have we done minus 9? I don't think so. Okay, so guys, I'm doing minus 9 on the board using 2's complement. So I'll do that here on the side. So we have our 5 from the previous question, minus 9, 3-step method. So first I convert 9 to binary. Okay, guys, please, there are people trying to learn. Okay, so 9 in binary. Okay, I'll write it like this. Step 1 is to convert 9 to binary. All right, so that we have done somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, okay. All zeros, 1001. Okay. So it's 1001, 2, 3. So that is 9. Okay. So that's 9 in binary. Step 2 is to invert these digits. 1, 1, 1. And step 3 is to add 1 to that. Again, we know how to do this using the formal method. I'm just going to do it one time in my head, since we've done it so many times. 0, 1, 1, 1. So that's adding 1 in binary. Right? So that is now minus 9. So this is minus 9, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. So now we can work out 5 minus 9. I'll write it as 5 minus 9 is equal to 5 plus minus 9, just to make clear what we're doing. So we can just add these two numbers together. We can add the 5 to the negative 9. So the 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 0, 1. And the minus 9, we just worked it out. 1, 2, 3, 4 ones, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay, adding these two together. So this we know how to do. We've seen it many times now. 1 and 1 on the right. 1 and 1 gives us a 0 with a 1. 10, which is 0 carry 1. 1 and 1 is 10 again, so 0 carry 1. 3 ones is 11, so 1 carry 1. 1, 0, 0 just gives us 1, and the rest will just be 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. So that would be the answer. But checking these is a bit more complicated because we can't just convert it back to a decimal straight the way we used to do it previously. Right? We can't just say 2 to the power 2 squared, 2, 4, 2, 5. Okay. Apparently, there's a method where we can do that in a certain way and it works. So I'm going to teach you the more formal method. Well, not teach you, we've done it already. So just a recap. We're just going to quickly convert this back into a decimal number and see if we get what we expect to get. What do we expect? Well, 5 minus 9 should give us minus 4. So we should get a minus 4 as a result. So does this convert to minus 4? Let's find out. So let's do our 4-step method. See if I remember the steps. Step 1 was to subtract 1 from this number. Right? It's a bit of a mission now to keep going back and forth, but anyway, that's how we do it. Subtract 1 from the number. So subtracting 1 is the same as adding minus 1. So this is how we subtract 1. Is that the right number of 1s? 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so I take that number and I add a binary minus 1. That's how I subtract 1. So I'll just write this 1, 1, 1, 1 plus. So that's step 1. Let's just work this out quickly. 0 and 1 is 1. 0 and 1 is 1. 1 and 1 is 10. That's 11, 11, 11, 11, and 11. Scratch out the last bit. These things are so tricky. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. What am I doing? Yeah. So far, so good. Okay, so step one was to add -1. That's how we add -1. Step two was, I think, to invert all the bits. Okay, right, so we'll do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 0, 0. Okay, it looks like we're getting where we should get. Step three is to convert this to a decimal number. So it's going to be 2 to the power 0, 1, 2. So that's 4. And step 4 is to make this number negative. So that's -4. And that is what we were expecting. Okay, but I'm going to show you guys a shortcut method, which we need to be careful with because I don't know if it always works. But it's not the formal way to do this. But from here, from right up here, to convert that number immediately to decimal, we could do it the way we were doing it before, which I'll do this side here. We could just write it in expanded form. Like starting from the extreme right, we get 2 to the 0 is not there, 1 is not there, 2 squared is there. That's the first one we see. Right, and that goes all the way up. 2 cubed is there, 2 to the 4 is there, 2 to the 5 is there, 2 to the 6 is there. And 2 to the 7 is technically not there because this is a sign bit, right? There's 1 in front of a 2's complement number, it's a sign bit. But yeah, so that's the trick, right? Have you guys seen that trick? What's this like? Because I saw this online somewhere and it seems to work every time I try it, but I can't say it works all the time. I'm giving you guys this with a bit of hesitation that we should always check it. But the last bit is the sign bit, so I write it as -2 to the 7. And apparently, if you put this in the calculator, it works, right? I tried it with yeah, so we tried to share the front and it seemed to work, right? You put it in the calculator and you got the right answer. So if you put this in the calculator, you will get -4. So that's a shortcut method. So I advise you guys, if you're trying this method, you can use it. It's fine, I'll mark it right, but check it. Make sure this gives you what you expect from the decimal number. Otherwise, if it doesn't, then go back to the long method, which is a bit of a nightmare, but we know how to do it. Right? It's not difficult, it's just stuff to remember. Oh. Okay, did I lose anybody along the way here?
No.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, so I think we are almost done with the section. In fact, we might be done. Anyone busy writing? Take pictures so I can move on. All right, I'll give you guys a moment. In the meantime, let me just mention what we're going to start with next. Next thing feels like a theory section, unfortunately. And again, I don't know. I always say this on the video, but I don't know why I'm teaching you guys this.
Yes, after you change step 3 and 4, it's change all is negative.
That's just the instructions I'm following.
So those.
Yeah.
So whatever number we get in step 3, we just change it in step 4 to negative.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so the next section is going to be text. Working on how text is understood by computers in binary. And there's a few methods to do that, right? We'll see that in a moment. I just wondered, do you guys do that in any other module? That's, yeah, exactly, right? Why am I the guy teaching you guys IT theory stuff? I don't know. I don't know. I have to learn that stuff so I can teach you guys. Yeah. Do you guys do that in any other module? Text, yeah, and Unicode and stuff. Not okay, but it's somewhere there. Okay, so if I mess it up, it's okay. You guys will learn it somewhere. I won't mess it up, though. I'll just say. Just saying, okay. So let's see.
Just back up.
So we've done this, adding. So there's another example. You guys can try this at home. We've done 4 of these already, so I'm not going to stress you out with these. Text. How do you pronounce? Is this called ASCII? ASCII. So same thing, yeah. Same thing. So you guys have seen this before. That's good. Yeah.
Look at this.
You guys on video, eh? You guys are on recording, just be careful.
They think Africa is like it's so funny. Yes,
You're more, you will not be.
Now, that's me.
bro, because the girl asked me, is Africa like Wakanda? And I was speaking to.
Now, you see, we must watch this once on a TikTok. Yo.
You don't know what the thing is.
No.
And they named it. It's like grown lady who had an lemon tree in her backyard and she built, once they weren't able, you know.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, she never ever built this from the tree. They you know, like, and it's a grown lady. And she's an adult who has her own home. This is the backyard that she's paying money to live in.
It's not lemons are manufactured in the market. Anyways, guys, before we get carried away, let me just try and close up here if we can. Okay, so it's still a bit early. But let's see. So the next thing we need to do is this. And then I think I should at some point go for the assignment with you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. So I see you guys one more time before the thing is due, before a long holiday. So that is probably sometime during the week. One more session. So the next time I see you guys, I'll go over the assignment. Again, the assignment is mostly easy. There's just some bad wording here and there. That's about it. All right, so I'll go over that with you guys. Maybe tell your friends about that if they want to be here for that session. Next session, let them know, please be here. Yeah, and maybe we should not start a new section today. What do you guys think? Let's stop here. Okay. All right. This is theory. So anyway, you guys can read up ahead of me if you want to. And you can maybe teach me because IT, right? I'm a physics guy. Okay. So yes, guys, I'll set you free. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Yeah.
No.
I mean, there's one person that said something about.
Just don't like it.
If you want to try and stay, you don't win it, but we don't.
Man, that's not the bar.
But I'm convinced that the bad habits of people being able to use them and stuff like. Yeah.